guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Another day, another lineup review. You guys, these music festival lineups are just like continuing to drop. You'd think festival season is coming to a close, but no. Now we're getting hit with the fall and the Halloween and the New Year's Eve festivals, and it's never ending, and my wallet hurts a lot. But you guys, today I'm talking about a very special festival, and that is EDC Orlando. I myself have never attended EDC Orlando, but EDC Las Vegas, as most of you know, holds a very, very special place in my heart. It's why I started my channel. I love Insomniac events, and there's been a lot of buzz about this festival this year. So I asked you guys on Instagram and on YouTube, do you want a lineup review? I typically like to do these because I just like to give artist recommendations, especially for those of you who are newer to the scene or haven't been to that many festivals, and you look at a lineup like this and you're like, I don't recognize a lot of these names. I'm happy to give my suggestions, and you guys wanted to hear it. So this lineup is, I'm just jumping right into the video. Please subscribe if you would like to, and give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more lineup reviews from me in the future. But anyway, I want to jump right in because this lineup is fucking insane. It's absolutely stacked. I've been reading a lot of the buzz about it on Reddit, on Facebook. Some people like this lineup more than the EDC Las Vegas lineup. I don't know. I'm just putting that out there. You guys should sound off in the comments below though with your artist suggestions. If I miss anybody on this lineup, I'm mainly gonna go through and point out the people that I know. So that's what I'm gonna highlight to you guys today. So definitely leave your recommendations below. How do you think this compares to Las Vegas? Typically, you can expect to see some of the same artists playing because they do take elements of the EDC Las Vegas stages and they use them at Orlando, right? Because it's sort of like the theme throughout the whole rest of the year. But there were a lot of people on this lineup that were not in Vegas that I'm very excited about. So anyway, oh, and one other thing I'll say, stick around till the end. I have some additional announcements to make about this festival, but I'm gonna say them at the end, so stick around. But let's get right into it. To start off, we have the artist 13. I'm familiar with 13 because a bunch of you guys recommended them to me at EDC Las Vegas. I wanted to catch the set. I didn't make it, but 13 is very, I want to say similar to Rez. So if you like Rez, you probably will like 13. They have some songs together. I'm pretty sure the song Drugs, The Crazy Ones, those are two collaborations together. So when I heard that, initially I was like, oh, I want to see 13's set. So definitely check out 13 if you like that kind of sound. Blau, I love Blau. I love Blau as a person. To me, he reminds me of like my college years. I haven't seen him in a while, but he always plays fun sets. I feel like he does a lot of remixes, so I think you guys would love him. He's got a lot of like classic EDM bangers, so I would definitely go see Blau. Above and Beyond, I mean, that's a huge name for a lot of people. I love them very dearly. They're in like my top 5 favorite artists. Their EDC Las Vegas set was I did like a top 10. They were my number 2 set. It was so good, and I've seen them a bunch of times, but there was just something about the energy in Vegas that was incredible. And like, to me, hearing Sun and Moon, I'm gonna get emotional. Like, it just does something to me physically and emotionally. I love them. I love the messages they put up. If you guys have never been to an Above and Beyond set, highly recommend, please go. Adam Beyer presents Drum Code, fucking sick. I've seen Adam Beyer when he played a back-to-back with Cerez D. I didn't get to see him in Vegas, so I would highly recommend that one. Yeah, he's a techno artist, so if you like techno, definitely go check him out. The next one I would recognize is Adventure Club back-to-back Bear Grylls at a Sunset set. That is really cool. I've never seen full Adventure Club set. I think I've just seen them like walking by. Those two men are fine as hell, that's all I'm gonna say. But I like a lot of their like classic songs, so I would definitely go see Adventure Club, and it's back-to-back, so I think that would be really fun and really special. Afrojack, he's not my cup of tea, but I've seen him before. I mean, he's a huge EDM artist, so I'm sure that'll be a big draw for a lot of people. Same thing with Alice in Wonderland. I feel like there is not a lineup this year that she's not on. Am I wrong? I feel like she's on literally every lineup, and like, more power to her. Represent the female artist. I love her. I think she makes some really, really awesome music. She's a very creative artist. So check her out if you've never seen her before. Andrew Rayel. I love Andrew Rayel. I loved his Ultra set when I went in 2017. He is a trance artist. Andy C is a drum and bass artist. I'm liking the mix here that we've got some drum and bass artists in here. I caught the end of his set at Ever After, and it actually like really surprised me. I thought it was so fun and high energy, so I would go see see that. Like, try something new, you know? Like, I think that's the point of these festivals. You don't want to just go see the same people over and over. Anna is a techno artist. That's like pretty much all I know about her. I might listen to a few of her songs, but I would definitely go check her out. Artie. Ooh, Artie. It's Artie and Alpha 9. He plays as both. He's more of like a progressive house, even trance artist. This is like ringing bells now. I saw Alpha 9 at EDC, I think last year, and I really liked that set. So yeah, I would go check out Artie. I think that's a cool one. BassCon and Bass Rush Experience. So that's just telling you that those stages are going to be hosted obviously with bass music and hard dance music. You're going to have that represented in this lineup. Bijou's a great house artist. I've caught 2 of his sets now, Vegas and Ever After. I got to meet him, which was really cool. He was super nice. So yeah, I think he's gonna be like very big and awesome beats, great house artist. Black Caviar, that name sounds familiar. Black Caviar I think just came out with the song last with GTA, Good Times Ahead. So I would definitely check out Black Caviar because I'm not that familiar with them or him, her, I don't know. Who else do we have on here? Camel Fat. Camel Fat was sick in Vegas. I really like their songs. I mean, Breathe is incredible. I really just enjoyed their set. It's 2 guys. They're more like house, sort of tech house kind of vibe. Wasn't a lot of lyrics. It was just more like dancing and kind of like hanging out. So I thought their set was great in Vegas. So I would check out Camel Fat, you guys. Charlotte Dewitt, she's on my list of people to see. I still have not seen her. She's an incredible techno artist. That would be on one of the top of my list. I would want to see people that I've never seen before. So I would check out Charlotte Dewitt. Oh yeah, we got Chris Lake on this lineup. I've seen Chris Lake a couple times this year and he just continues to climb the list as one of my favorite house artists and producers. His back-to-back with Fisher recently in Brooklyn, I have a vlog on it. I'll put it up here. Was so good. Yeah, I'm really like falling deeply in love with Chris Lake's sets, so I would definitely see him. Sid, I love Sid. I don't talk about Sid a lot, you guys, but he has a bunch of songs with Don Diablo. He's got some good songs. He's like one of those, you might not know his name, but if you look up his music, you've definitely heard some of his songs. Cosmic Gate. Cosmic Gate is trance artist. Like, I love trance. I've kind of like mentioned it before. I'm like a house head, but I have a special place in my heart for trance. I love techno music and I love bass music. I like a little bit of everything, but trance hits me in my feels. Cray. Ooh, Cray is an interesting artist. I've gotten a little bit more into her recently. First of all, I just love her whole aesthetic. I love her whole vibe. I think she's really cool. I've never seen her live sets, but I think I would want to go just see her because I feel like she's got a very cool sound going on. Detweekas, there's your hard dance music. I'm not that familiar with hard dance. I'm familiar with the name. Deadmau5. We got Deadmau5 on another EDC lineup, which if you guys aren't familiar, Insomniac and Deadmau5 did not always get along. They had some issues in the past, but he played in Vegas and now he's on the Orlando lineup, so that is a huge draw. I know a lot of people are excited to see him on there. I missed his Vegas set, so I would probably go see him. Dioro's it's a good time. He represents the Latin community, so that's really cool. Diplo, I mean, that's a huge draw. I'm not really a fan of Diplo as a person. I've been vocal about that, but his music is good and I've seen him before. I don't know. You won't catch me at a Diplo set. DJ Snake, that's fucking huge. It's so crazy because these major artists are like all in one list and I keep forgetting how stacked this is, but I mean, DJ Snake just dropped like one of the biggest albums of the summer, arguably. He continues to surprise me. I think he produces incredible music based on his album he put out. His song was Zoo with Mercer and Chami, like the whole Part of My French crew that they have. I would not miss the DJ Snake set. Dombresky, another great house artist. EDX is an awesome progressive house DJ. I've seen him a couple times live. Again, I don't talk about him a lot, but I've seen him multiple times live. He's a good time. I love his music. Enrico Sangiuliano is a techno artist. I caught like 15 minutes of a set in Vegas. It wasn't enough. It's so good. Love that. Eric fucking Prydz. Guys already know how much I love Eric Prydz. I'm not even gonna get into another tangent. He's my #1 always. The last 2 years at EDC Las Vegas, he was my top set both years. I just feel like no one can touch him as far as like production, visuals, artistry. Yeah, if you've never seen him, go see Prydz. Excision, I feel like, is like on the same level of bass music. I mean, he's absolutely incredible and his sets are so much fun. Like, as a bass music artist, I've personally like loved what he does, so I would go see him. Factory 93 Experience, that just represents your techno artists. Fisher is on this lineup. Fucking love Fisher. Obviously I feel like a lot of people think he's drawing more of like a bro-y type crowd recently, but it's for a good reason. He puts on a great show. He's fucking entertaining as shit, and I love him as a person, and he's great. So I would go see Fisher. Who else? Gorgon City, one of my favorites. I love their music. It's something I put on just like all the time. When I'm commuting, when I'm at work, when I'm hanging out, I can just sing along to them. They always make me feel good. I really love their music, and I've seen them live a few times. They put on an incredible performance. Green Velvet is performing. He presents La La Land. I mean, an incredible house techno artist. I mean, he's like pretty much a legend in his own right, so like that's like a can't miss set as well. Habstract is a good time. Io is blowing up, you guys. He's like having a fucking moment. He's bringing out the dark techno vibes. He has this like whole movement around him right now. I just think his whole like branding and everything is really genius, and his set at EDC was so fucking good. I've been dying to see him again, and honestly, he had like a 7 p.m. set time. I've never seen Circuit Grounds that crowded at like that early of a set time, so I'm excited for him. This also doesn't have the breakdown of like who's playing at what stage yet, but like I'm sure that's coming. So I thought I read something about him playing main stage. I don't know if that's true, but that would be incredible for him. Like seriously good for him. Jaws is on this lineup. Jaws is on this lineup. That's all I have to say. Jaws is on this lineup. I fucking love Jaws. Jaws is in like top favorite artist. Love him. I can't say enough. I think he's an incredible artist. I think what he's doing lately and the direction he's going in is so good. I love him as a person. I'm so happy he's on this lineup because I missed him at EDC Vegas. So like your girl would be in the front row for that. That's all I'm saying. Jonas Blue is a good time. I mean, you guys all know his songs. He's a little bit more like lighter, more fun. Baby, we're perfect strangers. Maybe. Jonas Blue is just one of those artists that like his songs make me so happy. Like you can just sing along. This song, By Your Side. Oh, I forgot about this song. Okay, we just got totally off track. I just had a moment with Jonas Blue. Great, love it. Next one, Cascade is playing a Cascade at the Sunset. Cascade's playing a sunset. I haven't seen him in a long time, actually, now that I think about it, and like I wouldn't want to miss that. Oh no, he was supposed to play main stage, and then they had the wind issues, and they didn't have him play a set. So this is like Cascade Redemption. Lady Faith is a hard dance music artist. That's all I know. Nitty Gritty. Oh my god, I couldn't recommend Nitty Gritty more. How do I describe him? I don't know, because he's so eclectic. He plays bass music, dubstep, house, sandstorm, whatever the fuck he wants to play. Essentially, that's like his whole MO. I saw 30 minutes of his set at EDC Vegas, and it was like in the top 5 sets I saw the whole weekend. It was so fun. He just played whatever he wanted to play. It was almost like we're at a fucking party, and he just put together all these different sides of you that you wanted to hear and you didn't even know you needed to hear. Go see Nitty Gritty. Nora and Pure, I've never seen her. That would be more like chill. I would be into that. Party Favorite is always a good time. I always say like he has a really fun high energy sets. Rehab, another big house artist. I haven't seen him in years. Rez is on here. Space Mom is on here. I haven't seen her in so long. I would want to see her just because it's been a hot minute. So yeah, I mean Rez we fucking love. Riot 10, that's gonna be more of your heavier bass kind of music. RL Grime, super exciting, more trap. I know RL Grime, like to me, I like his music. I don't stan him though. I'm just putting that out there. So like I probably wouldn't go to his set. I just saw him in Vegas, but I know a lot of people like him. Salvatore Ghannouchi. Do you want to be entertained? Do you just want to have a good fun time and laugh? Go see Salvatore Ghannouchi. 7 Lions. I should have just said this one first, you guys. 7 fucking Lions, Above and Beyond, Eric Prydz, and Jaws are on this lineup. That's all I have to say. Your girl is happy. It's missing Oliver Heldens. Otherwise, we'd have my top 5 favorite artists on this lineup. He didn't play Vegas. He was notably absent. People made a shitstorm about it. So I think Pasquale was like, we gotta get him in Orlando. Slander, if you are more into headbanging, heavier stuff. Solardo, I really like Solardo's sound. I think they've got like a really cool kind of like house vibe. Steve Aoki, I'm not really a big Steve Aoki fan, but there's that if you wanna go see him. Sudden Death, his set at Ever After was fucking awesome. I really liked seeing him live. I would go see him for more of my like heavier dubstep bass music. Wax Motif, oh there you go, there's some bass house, you know. Wax Motif is awesome. His Ever After set was so cool. I got to meet him, which was really awesome. He did a fun video for me on my Ever After vlog if you want to check that out. But yeah, he's got some awesome bass house vibe. Really like his beats, really like his sets. Who else? We have Yellow Claw. Yellow Claw's on this fucking lineup, guys. Yellow Claw, if you guys didn't know, when I was first getting into EDM, or like when my bubble was sort of bursting in like I want to say after college, like 2013 to 2015, Yellow Claw was one of my absolute favorite artists. I saw them so many times live. I never missed a set. Blood for Mercy was my fucking shit. So I get down with Yellow Claw. That just gives me like my college self vibes. I love them. Yado, incredible deep house artist. He released a single recently and the drop in it like melted my face, so I would not miss Yado. Yultron, also a great artist. And then I'm gonna end it off with Zoo, because Zoo is one of the most talented producers in my opinion. His music is so unique. His live performances are fucking crazy. He plays instruments live, he sings live. He's just got such like an interesting, sexy vibe. Like, oh, it's so good. So I would not miss Zoo if you want like a really special live performance aspect to a set. And guys, lastly, the most important headliner of all, you guys. That's the most important thing with EDC and with Insomniac events. Please leave me a comment below if you guys are going. If you have been before, leave some tips and advice for first timers. My announcement. So a lot of people have been asking me, am I going to EDC Orlando? There was a while there at the beginning of the summer that I was like really secretly thinking of going. Not even summer, maybe spring, because I love EDC Vegas so much and I've never done Orlando, and that's not that far of a trip from New Jersey. And to be honest, as the summer developed, I've had a lot of trips. I don't know if this interests you guys, but to be honest with you guys, I've had a lot of budget restrictions. Recently, I've had a lot of trips come up, a lot of things that I've been planning, and I took EDC Orlando off the table. I just was like, it's not gonna happen. My vacation days are running short. And then this lineup dropped and I was like, fuck, literally fuck. And also like there's this aspect of it of like I really want to attend new festivals and I want to meet as many of you guys as possible. And with the addition of the festival now being 3 days instead of 2 days, like that just seems like such a big draw, because for people traveling, I think it's more worth it if you're attending a 3-day festival versus a 2-day festival, in my opinion. So there's just so much like promotion happening around this festival, and it sounds like it's gonna be so special this year. I'm gonna stop rambling. With all that being said, I'm working on it. I'll say that. I'm not confirming that I'm going. I'm looking at some things. I'm looking at flights right now. I'm looking at hotel deals. I'm working behind the scenes to see if I can make this happen. So I did just want to say that because there is a possibility. I'm probably like 50-50 right now. I will update you guys as soon as I know. I really, really, really would absolutely love to come to this. I'm gonna try and make it happen. I've never done it. So leave me comments and try and convince me to come. But seriously, yeah, I will keep you guys updated. I'm really just trying to calculate a whole bunch of things and see what options are for hotels, shuttles, flights, all that jazz. So I will keep you guys updated. I'm super excited about this lineup. Again, I couldn't recommend it more. I think this is incredible. I think it's eclectic. Please give us, again, a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and please subscribe if you guys are new here. Thank you for sticking around here till the end. I really appreciate you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.